Good afternoon and welcome to the Mosaic Athletic Center for this afternoon's matchup between the visiting Covenant Day Lions and the home Providence Day Chargers. Thank you for tuning in to the PDSN, PDS Sports Network. And we're going to begin with the national anthem, so we will come back on board after the anthem is played. All right. Carter Craig is our producer this afternoon. This is Ted and Melissa Dixon on the mics. Melissa will be here shortly. And Mr. S. Paul Santrizos is on the camera. All right, we're going to begin with the starting lineups. So for Covenant Day, number 1, Mila Holloway. Number 23, Taylor Easter. Number 32, Jacqueline Giftos. Number 42, Catherine Ashley. And number 55, Taylor Houston. And now the Providence Day Chargers starting lineup. Sophomore number 3, Lauren Jensen. Sophomore number 12, Jordan Latter. Sophomore number 30, Chandler Brooks, returning from being out a few games with an injury. Senior number 32, Elle Ferguson. And senior number 33, Taylor Sanchez. The Chargers are 16-6. They're hosting Covenant Day and Christian this week. The state tournament will begin next week. Conference play finishes up this week. In the game that Providence Day played at Covenant Day, it was a tough game, close game on the road. Eventually, the Chargers won by about 10 points. Chandler Brooks has missed 4 games in the last 10 days with injury, but she's back today. She's really the Chargers' MVP with 5.2 rebounds a game, 3.9 assists a game, and almost 2 steals a game. And we are getting ready to go here. All right, the game is underway. Lauren Jensen ends up with a tip, tries to go inside, kick ball, back out to Elle Ferguson, back up to Chandler Brooks up top. Brooks surveys the defense. They're playing man-to-man. She drives by, number 23, misses layup, but the ball is out of bounds, and they're going to call that, should be Charger ball. Let's see what the call was. I guess they're calling it Covenant Day ball. All right, Chargers are in their full court press here. Mila Holloway looking for the inbounds. Taken away by Jordan Latter. Latter over to Lauren Jensen. Can't quite handle the pass, but keeps up with it. Brooks has it up top. Surveying the man-to-man defense. Double picks, both sides. Over to Elle Ferguson in the corner for the three, and the basket's good. It's a good start for the Chargers shooting-wise. Quick double team in the corner on the press. Back to Mila Holloway. Mila Holloway leads Covenant Day with 16 points a game. And the Chargers back up into their man-to-man defense here. Holloway is looking at the defense, tries to drive by Jensen, dishes to the corner. Back up top for the shot by number 32. No good. Rebound Taylor Sanchez. Sanchez over to Chandler Brooks. Brooks over to Elle Ferguson in the same spot as her previous three, but good close down defense by the Lions. Back up top to Brooks. Coach Springer is calling out the play here. Chandler Brooks drives, picked up by Holloway, misses the layup. It's two missed layups. I don't know if that's her ankles affecting her there or not, but that's a rebound by Holloway. Holloway fakes out Lauren Jensen, step back three, no good. Rebound Elle Ferguson to Chandler Brooks. Chandler's bringing the ball up all the way up to Jordan Latter. Latter drives on Holloway. Another missed layup for the Chargers. Sanchez with the rebound, and that's going to be Chargers ball. That's 3 or 4 missed layups for the Chargers in the first 2.5 minutes of this game. All right, Chandler Brooks has the ball on the baseline. Brooks goes up top to Elle Ferguson. Elle drives, shoots the layup, and the basket's good. That's Elle's second basket, both assisted by Brooks. Ball's inbounded to Taylor Houston. Houston brings it up, goes up forward, looking inside, and Jordan Latter ties up. And there's a jump ball. That'll be Covenant Day possession on the alternate possession. Sophie Levine checks in for the Chargers for Chandler Brooks. Kathleen Ashley is going to inbound for the Lions, looking for Holloway. Jensen almost gets a steal. Holloway on Jensen. Chargers help out. Ball's dished to the corner. No good. Air ball, rebounded by Houston. Houston drives, looks inside, nice pass, and that's a basket by Taylor Easter. Sophie Levine against the press, up to Lauren Jensen. Jensen gets by the double team, gets by another double team, drives, and that's going to be a foul, blocking foul on Houston. That'll be her first, team first, and it should put Lauren Jensen on the line for 2 shots. Chargers have a 5-2 lead here. Jensen makes the first. A couple players subbing in for Covenant Day. Alexis Haley and Esosa Amafidan. Amafidan, I think is how I say it. All right, Lauren Jensen with the second shot. She makes them both, giving the Chargers a 5-point lead. Chargers are in their full court press again. Goes into Holloway. Holloway's got Jensen on her. Latter was watching as well. Bounce pass forward. That's Jacqueline Giftos. Back to Holloway up top. 1-4 setup. Trying to set this up here. Holloway looks baseline to Giftos. Giftos was looking inside for the post player. Elle Ferguson was fronting. That's over to Amafidan. And we get a foul. I think that's going to be on Lauren Jensen, which will be her first, team first. Yeah, that's her first and the team first. And that'll be side out. It's going to be taken by Alexis Haley for the Lions. Ball's blocked back by Jordan Latter. We'll try again. Instead of guarding the inbounds pass, they're double teaming Holloway. Almost knocked away. That's back to Haley. Haley drives, a little bit off balance, no good. And that was going to be Charger ball. Good box out there by Scarlett Greer, who was checked into the game for the Chargers. All right, Lauren Jordan's going to bring the ball up. Be interesting to see if Chandler Brooks has any limited minutes tonight because of her lingering injury. There's some question about who's guarding who on the Lions defense. Let's see if the Chargers can take advantage of that. Al Ferguson was being chased. Has it up top. I don't think they picked up on the fact that nobody was on her. Into the corner to Levine. Basket's good. Sis Jensen. And that was Ferguson. Sorry, that was Al Ferguson, not Sophie Levine. I missed this position switch. That's Elle's 8th point of the game. Ball's driven, loose ball, taken away by Al Ferguson. Sophie Levine drives over to Lauren Jensen. Lauren does the pump fake. Short jumper, basket's good. And that's going to be a timeout for the Lions. Chargers are off to a quick 12-2 start here with 4:13 left in the first. The Chargers start's been led by 8 points by Al Ferguson, along with a rebound and a steal. All right, Hannah Kiefer checks into the game for the Lions. Inbound pass to Holloway. Bringing it up, trying to drive on Ferguson. Nice drive, basket's good. Holloway goes end to end. Chandler Brooks is back in. She brings it up, dishes to Greer in the corner. Greer drives. Nice drive. Foul's going to be on, let's see. It's going to be on Holloway. That'll be her first. Team's second. And that should put Scarlett Greer on the line shooting two. It does. Looks like we're going to have a quick mask timeout here. Somewhere in the 3-minute mark, we do a mask timeout. The Lions are coached by Taj Gabriel, assisted by Alex Gabriel and Zach Turner. Taj and Alex are siblings, brother and sister. The Chargers are coached by Josh Springer. All right, Scarlett Greer's on the line shooting two here. She misses the first. Before we went to the break, I was naming the Chargers coaches. We got Josh Springer as head coach, assisted by David Russell and Coach O. Claire Long as the manager. And Greer makes the second, so 1 for 2. Chargers set up their full court press, trying to double team Holloway when they can. Still double teaming her. Nice pick by Houston to free Holloway. Ball's forward. And they look inside, and that's going to be off of Greer. So Alexis Haley is trying to get it inside the Taylor Easter unsuccessfully, so now Taylor Houston is going to inbounds it. Ball's inbounded to Haley. Haley working on Sophie Levine. She drives baseline. Going to be a foul on Scarlett Greer. That's her first, team second. Taylor Sanchez checks in for Lauren Jensen, and Jordan Latter checks in for Scarlett Greer. Houston's trying to get it in. Gets it into Haley. Haley looking back inside to Houston. Tipped away by Brooks to Ferguson to Sanchez. We're going to give Brooks the steal in that. All the way forward to Jordan Latter, and the basket's good. That's going to be a foul on the double team there. Let's see who that's called on. Oh, no, she stepped out of bounds. They didn't call the foul. Holloway stepped out of bounds. That's going to be Chargers ball. Good double team. They're double teaming her every time she gets the ball. Okay, Brooks brings it in. Chargers up 15-4, 3:23 left. Running Ferguson on the baseline, trying to get her open. Now running Levine the other way. Brooks drives, goes into the double team, lefty layup, no good. Ball's knocked off of Brooks's face, but it was caught by the Covenant Day player out of bounds. Let's see if Chandler Brooks is okay. They saved it right into her face. Let's see. She seems to be okay, so it should be Chargers ball. Brooks appears to be okay. She's making the call in the play. We hope she's okay after getting that flesh in the face. All right, Chargers picking both sides. Over to Al Ferguson for the quick three. No good. It's going to be a rebound for Catherine Ashley. And she was fouled by, let's see, Taylor Sanchez, her first, team third. Natalie Roper's in. Chargers set up. Houston's got it. Houston over to Mila Holloway. Holloway bringing it up against Jordan Latter. It's a good matchup. Up, Jordan Latter steals it off the pass from Mila Holloway. Goes all the way and misses a layup. Too many missed layups, and now they're going to call a foul on Latter on the rebound. That's the ex-coach in me that's worried about all these missed layups. All right, Mila Holloway is going to bring it in. 1-4 against the press. They'll probably try to get it in and right back to her. Charges up 15-4 here. Ball's into Haley. Up to Catherine Ashley. Ashley bringing it up. Drives on Brooks. No good. Rebound by Sanchez. That's her third board of the game. Chandler Brooks skips it forward to Sophie Levine. Levine is double teamed. Back to Brooks. Somebody's got to be open. They're looking for the open player. Pick set for Brooks by Roper. All right. New play call by Josh Springer. 2:23 left. Brooks drives on Mila Holloway. No good. Gets her own rebound. Basket's good. Ball's inbound to Ashley. Bringing it up against Sanchez. Dribbling hard the whole length. Roper trying to step in. Going to be a foul on Roper. That should be a shooting foul. Yeah. That's going to be Natalie Roper's first and the team's fifth. And that'll put Catherine Ashley on the line for two. She makes the first. That makes the score 17-5. Got some substitutions for both teams here. Chandler Brooks is back out. Lauren Jensen's in. All right, Catherine Ashley on the line for her second shot. She misses the second, rebounded by Roper. Up to Latter. Latter's double teamed. Out to Sophie Levine up top. Nobody's on Sanchez. They're confused on their defense. Let's see if we pick up on that. Nice backdoor pass to Latter from Roper, and she is fouled. It's going to be a foul on Catherine Ashley. That'll be her first, team third. And that's going to put, they called that on Amafidon. I could have sworn that was on Ashley, but okay. Ladder's on the line for 2, misses the first. (17-5) Chargers, 1:48 left in the first. Ladder makes the second. Chargers set up in their full court press. Haley bringing it up. Chased by Levine. Sanchez helps out. Sanchez knocks it away. And that's going to be a foul. Yeah, it's going to be a foul. Second foul on Amafidan. All right, Jensen into Levine. That's Covenant Day's 4th foul on Amafidan's second. 18-5 Chargers, 1:32 left in the first. Jensen drives, and they're going to calling an offensive foul on the block on Jordan Ladder. That's her second, team's 6th. Ladder will check out. Al Ferguson will check back in. 2 fouls in the first quarter is not going to make Josh Springer very happy. Fouls back to Holloway. Peck set for Holloway. I don't know what the call is going to be there. Calling a foul on Lauren Jensen for running into the pick. That's an interesting call. All she did was run into the pick. Not familiar with what that call is. But that's going to put Anna Koulivatos on the line shooting 1-1. No good. Good box out by Ferguson. I think there's kind of a makeup foul there in the rebounding. And that call is on Koulivatos. So that's her first, team 6th. I feel like that was a makeup call off of that pick thing, but that's just me. Chandler Brooks bringing the ball up. She's got Haley on her. They're going to run the 3-point shooters off the picks. Sophie Levine over here. Chandler Brooks drives all the way. Basket's good. It's her 4th point. Levine's got Holloway full court. Over to Ashley. That's Giftos back up to Ashley. 3-pointer, no good. Brooks with the rebound. Chandler Brooks' long diagonal pass falls to Elle Ferguson despite being tipped. Good athletic play to keep it up. Skip pass over to Levine. Levine is closed out by Holloway. Back up top to Brooks. We get 30 seconds left. I think Chandler Brooks may play for 1 here. I think they're going to look for Sophie Levine on a 3. Let's see. All right, Brooks is now driving here. She's got Haley on her. Josh Springs calling out the 5-second call. Brooks goes by. Brooks drives, goes all the way left-handed. Basket's good. And now a long heave to end the quarter. And the score at the end of the first quarter is Chargers 22, Lions 4. So the Chargers were led in the first quarter by Chandler Brooks back from injury. She had 6 points, 3 assists, 2 rebounds. And Elle Ferguson had 8 points, a rebound, and a steal in the quarter. All right, here we are at the start of the second quarter. Chargers bringing it in, the alternate possession. Score is 22-5 Chargers. Great first quarter, as SG put in the chat. We are monitoring chat. Nice basket by Chandler Brooks while monitoring the chat. So if you have any questions or comments, you can put them in the chat. Good to hear from you, SG. Holloway shoots. No foul call, I think, because she initiated the contact. Chandler Brooks with the rebound. Brooks goes end-to-end to Elle Ferguson for the three. Basket's good. That's Elle's third three. I think they're all been assisted by Chandler. Catherine Ashley brings it up over to Jacqueline Giftos. Giftos drives over to Houston, over to Ashley for the three. No good. Rebound by Elle Ferguson. Elle goes up to Sophie Levine. Levine back to Elle Ferguson. She's got Holloway on her. Back up to Chandler Brooks. Josh Springer's calling out the play. Double picks each side out to Sophie Levine. Levine drives, shoots, no good. It's a rebound by Catherine Ashley. Over to Mila Holloway. Holloway bringing it up. Levine on her. We've had several different players on Holloway this game. Jensen, Ladder, and Levine primarily. Over to Holloway coming off the pick. She drives in the middle. Head fake. Back out to Ashley, back to Giftos. Giftos with Ferguson on her inside. And the basket's good. Taylor Easter, nice assist by Giftos. And it's 27-7 Chargers. Okay, we got a 2-2-1 press here by Covenant Day. Quick break. Sophie Levine over to Elle Ferguson. No good. Levine with the rebound, and she's fouled. It's on Taylor Easter. That's her first. I think it should be team seventh. Either way, the next foul will be the penalty. Sophie Levine is shooting. She misses the first. Melissa's now arrived on the other mic after hopefully getting our internet fixed at home.
2.5 hours of Spectrum.
That's our third free throw miss. We didn't have you here to complain about the 3 foot misses, but you can take over now. Sophie
like
misses them both. Houston with the rebound. Ball's reversed all the way over to Ashley. Catherine Ashley bringing it up. Goes end to end on Greer. No good. Rebound by Lauren Jensen. Jensen bringing it up. Ashley reaches in on her. Takes it away. Steal by Ashley. Goes to the layup and makes it. So that's 27-9 Chargers. Josh won't be real happy with that sequence. We got a press here, but they had one person not out far enough, so the Chargers able to get up pretty easily to Sophie Levine, and that's a three, assisted by Scarlett Greer. They had one person out of position on the 2-2-1 press, leaving an opening for the Chargers there. Okay, Jensen's back on Holloway now that she's back in the game. 5:24 left in the second. Ashley's got it. Ashley tries to drive. No good. Rebound by Amafidan.
I think by Easter.
Oh, is that?
It's
yes,
Easter.
sorry, Taylor Easter. And the call was 3 seconds. All right. A couple players check in for the Lions. They're going to come out of their 2-2-1 press here, at least with this personnel. Lauren Jensen brings it up. Step out on Jensen. Ball's to Greer. Greer tries to reverse it over to Sanchez. All the way over to Ferguson. No good. Rebound by Houston. Holloway was ball hockeying, which left Elle Ferguson open, but she wasn't able to make the three. Okay, Holloway on Jensen. Inside to Haley. Haley fall away jumper there. Elle Ferguson with the rebound. Up to Jensen. Jensen's able to not stay in bounds. I thought she stayed in bounds, but not quite.
She was playing like she did.
Culavato's checking in for the Lions. The referees for today's game are Patrick Mahenry, Joseph Major, and Terrence Jones. All right, Mila Holloway bringing it up. Lauren Jensen on her again. 4:18 left in the second. Taylor Sanchez sets out. Holloway gets by. No good. Roper, let's see what the calls they're going to call out of bounds there. Kaylee Malone almost got the board. Let's see. Calling a foul on Elle Ferguson. That's her first, but that'll put Providence Day into the penalty. So Ana Culavados is on the line. She makes the first. That makes the score 30-10. Culavados taking her second here. Makes it. I was talking to the other team before the game with two Taylors and Anna and a Hannah. It's not easy for the coaches in practice here. All right, man to man.
They need to come up with some good nicknames.
Maybe they do have them. I don't know. I just knew that. Was told about the Hannah, Anna, Taylor. All right, timeout, Josh Springer. I don't know if that's a masked timeout or if that's a called timeout by Josh.
I think Josh called it.
Yeah, I don't know what the. I think they're calling it a media timeout, so it's the masked timeout. 3:50.
Media.
Yeah, there's always a masked timeout somewhere in the 3-minute mark. I think Josh encouraged them to call it. All right, Brooks into ladder, back to Brooks. Brooks as Ashley on her. Behind the back dribble, inside, shoots, no good, and is fouled. Should be on Ashley. Let's see what the call, who's going to. They're consulting on who it was on. Should have been on 42. There's some discussion about which person to call the foul on. They're going to call it on 12, okay? On Anna Culavados. She's like, nope, that wasn't me, but that's okay. It's her second. Brooks is on the line shooting too. Misses the first. Where's my complainer? They're called free throws for a reason. Isn't that what we're supposed to say here?
Exactly. 3 points.
Chandler makes the second. Chargers up 31-11.
Because I missed the first quarter, it'll be interesting to see at half. Let's figure out how many they made and
all right,
check the percentage.
yeah, we'll work on that. Ashley reverses over to Haley for the three. No good. Ladder going for the rebound. Holloway, Mila Holloway comes up with the rebound. Reversed all the way to Haley again. Haley drives in the middle, and that's picked up by Natalie Roper for a steal. Brooks skip pass all the way up forward to Ferguson. Nobody on her. That's her fourth three, all assisted by Chandler Brooks. Chargers are up 34-11. Haley looking over the defense. Over to Ashley. Ashley takes it up top. Ashley drives, looking for Mila Holloway. Jordan Ladders on Mila Holloway. Ladder often guards the best player on the team, but we've taken turns on who's on Holloway here. She steps back for a three. Short. Step back threes are not easy. And that'll be Charger ball.
What's going on with my mosquito?
She's not dressed tonight. I'm not sure why. Lily Booker is not dressed for tonight's game. So they got Chandler Brooks back, but Lily is not dressed. Chandler Brooks get pass over to Ferguson. Ferguson's doubled to Ladder, back up to Brooks up top. And it's down to Malone, misses. It looks like that was more of a matchup zone that time. We'll have to see if that's a zone next time we go down the floor. Ashley's got it. Ashley to Houston, back to Ashley. Ashley up tucked. Mila Holloway. Holloway with Ladder on her. Back to Ashley. Looking inside for Houston. Basket is no good for Coulivados. Rebound by Ladder up to Ferguson to Roper. Nice basketball. That was a great basketball play. Great play all around. Full timeout called by Covenant Day. 1:52 left in the second. Ball's inbound to Houston, looking for Mila Holloway. Jensen's back on Holloway. Chargers again rotating strong defenders on Holloway, wearing her out a little bit. Pull-up jumper, no good by Haley. Rebounded by Lauren Jensen. Jensen trying to drive by Haley, and that's going to be a foul on Haley. And that will put Jensen on the line for 1-1. It's the 8th foul for the Lions. All right, both subs couple in. Josh Springer was talking to Roper about setting a pick, but she subs out anyway, and Greer's in. All right, Jensen makes the first. That'll make my co-commentator happy. (37-11) Chargers, 1:27 left. And Jensen makes the second, so she's 4 for 4 for the line. And she's playing tough defense on Holloway. Now both Ladder and Jensen are, Ladder currently picking her up. Ladder stayed on her. They switched up. Good smart playing by the Chargers. Sanchez is on Holloway now. Holloway drives, no good. Rebound by Levine. Up to Sanchez. Sanchez goes in the middle on Houston. Back up top to Ferguson. Able to, I'm sorry, that was to Jensen, able to keep it away from Holloway. Jensen has it up top. Chargers setting up their double pick. Jensen drives all the way and is fouled. That'll be 2 shots, and that's on Holloway. That's her second foul, team's 9th. Holloway's on the line, Jensen's on the line for 2. Lauren Jensen makes the first. Elle Ferguson checking in for Jordan Ladder. Jordan makes the second. 6 for 6 from the line. Houston gets it into Ashley. Ashley guarded by Ferguson, gets to Mila Holloway up top. Now Levine's on her. Again, they keep rotating the defender. Get it over to Haley. Comes back up to Houston. Houston looking on Sanchez. Stops and pops. No good. Rebound by Lauren Jensen. Jensen's playing a great game today.
How many points does she have?
She has 8, 6 of them free throws. Chargers playing for 1 with 15 seconds left in the quarter, or the half, I should say. Okay, Lauren drives, trying to go off the pick. Goes to Greer. Greer drives. Knocked away. No shot, no basket. So the halftime score is Chargers 40 and Lions 11. Lauren Jensen had 8 points, 3 rebounds, and an assist for the first Chargers in the first half. Jordan Latter has a couple steals, 3 points, a rebound, and a hustle play. Scarlett Greer has 1 point and 1 assist. Sophie Levine has 3 points, 2 rebounds, and an assist. Chandler Brooks has 5 assists, couple rebounds, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 points. Elle Ferguson has got 11, 14 points, 3 rebounds and assists. Taylor Sanchez, 3 rebounds and a steal. And Natalie Roper, 2 points, a rebound, and a steal. Into Houston, back out to Ashley, back to Houston. Houston drives on Sanchez. She's in the three-point area, back up to Giftos. Ball gets stuck up in the basket. So we checked Melissa's free throw percentage for the Chargers. Hey, look at that. Coach Gibson gets it out of there. And the Chargers shot 9 for 14 in the first half for 64%, which is solid, but not quite up to Mrs. Dixon standards. All right, Chandler Brooks bringing it up. Looks like Covenant Day is in that matchup zone again. No, it's actually just a loose man helping out man-to-man. Ferguson back up top to Ladder. Ladder drives, back out to Lauren Jensen. They're double teaming Lauren Jensen, back up top to Brooks. Brooks spins in the lane, no good, rebound Houston. And Mila Holloway brings it up. Scores 40-11, start of the third quarter. Holloway's working on Jensen. Jensen played great defense first half. Switch, Sanchez is on her. To Ashley. Now to Giftos. Ball knocked away, kicked up. Houston's got it back. Houston working on Jensen now. Jensen switches back out onto Holloway. Good defense. That was Giftos on Ladder. Now it's Ashley trying to drive. Throws it back out towards Holloway. Jensen's still on her. Good tough defense by the Chargers. Houston spins on Sanchez. And then Ferguson anticipates the pass with the steal. End-to-end, misses the lefty layup. And they're going to call that Chargers ball knocked out of bounds by Holloway. That's Ferguson's second steal of the game. Quick pass inside to Sanchez, working on Houston. Basket's good. All right, Holloway working on Jensen. Over to Catherine Ashley. Ashley brings it up top. She's got Ladder on her right now. Trying to go off Easter's pick. Back up to Ashley, back to Holloway. Jordan almost knocks it away. Mila Holloway goes over to Giftos now with Ferguson on her. Goes inside to Easter on Brooks. Tries to bounce pass it, and Sanchez gets the steal. Her second steal of the game. Brooks is on Taylor Easter. Goes off Sanchez's pick. Drives. Righty layup. Misses it. Gets the rebound, but is out of bounds. So no rebound. Lions ball. Sophie Levine and Alexis Haley check back into the game. Again, I think Coach Springer's being very careful of Chandler Brooks' minutes on that recovering ankle. All right, Houston with the inbounds. Chargers pick up full court. Jensen almost knocks it away. Holloway gets by both Jensen and Ladder, gets by Ferguson, tries in the lane. Basket's good, and they're going to call a foul on Sophie Levine. Nice play by Holloway, end to end. That's Sophie Levine's first, team's first of this. Greer checks in for Ladder. And Holloway will be on the line shooting one, trying to complete the old-fashioned three-point play. No good. Rebound Sanchez. Sanchez's fourth board of the game. Lauren Jensen bringing it up. I don't know how many people do we have watching the inside to Greer. They messed up on the defense there, but Greer misses the shot and Haley gets the boards.
We're up to 46 people at the mill, or actually not 46 people, it's 46 devices.
I think we had 55 at one point, or 56 in the first half. Giftos looks inside for Easter. Easter turns on Greer, no good. Greer with the rebound. Jensen's got it. Chargers done a good job in the boards, even though they're at a disadvantage height-wise. Good job boxing out, good fundamental basketball. Sanchez with the pick. Sanchez rolls, goes inside, makes the layup. Basket's good. Another assist for Jensen and a basket for Sanchez. Mila Holloway bringing it up. Holloway looks over for a long 3 by Haley. A little bit short, out of bounds, Chargers ball. Chargers up 44-13, 4:30 left.
In the third.
In the third, Taylor Easter. No, that's Amafidan. Okay. The 23 and the 25 look a lot alike. Amafidan checks in. Maybe it's just my eyes.
I think it's your old eyes. Sorry.
Yeah, making fun of me. Jensen drives all the way. Basket's no good. Rebound by Haley. Good defense on that. Holloway is bringing it up. Jensen touches the ball from behind, breaking up the quick layup. Ball looks inside for Amafidan over Sanchez. No good. Another good box and rebound by Scarlett Greer. There's that good fundamental box out. Lauren Jensen bringing it up. And there's a quit substitution by the Chargers on the timeout. I think that's the media timeout. Yeah, that's the, quote, media timeout, which really is a mask timeout. There's just no such thing as a mask timeout in the rule book, so they call it a media timeout. The media is the mask, or the mask is the media.
The mask is the media.
All right, 44-13, 3:54 left in the third. Al Ferguson still the Chargers' leading scorer. All right, Coach Turner was out doing some instruction with Taylor Easter during the timeout. Sophie Levine bringing it up. Holloway on Levine. Looking for the picks on line. Ferguson gets it. Ferguson drives the middle. Goes to Sanchez on the drive. Sanchez misses the layup. Rebound Amafidan to Holloway. Holloway bringing it up. Sophie Levine chasing from behind. Ladder checks in. And they're going to call either calling it a double dribble. Could have been a double dribble or a travel by Alexis Saley there. Chargers up 44-13. Covenant Day comes out in their full court man-to-man press again. El Ferguson has it up to Jordan Ladder. Ladder settles down against Alexis Haley. Looks like Ladder is running the point at the moment. Goes off Roper's pick. Goes off Roper's pick again. Drives the middle. And the basket's good. No foul called on the contact with Houston. And that's a basket for Ladder. Holloway bringing it up against Sophie Levine. Drives. That's going to be a foul on somebody. Going to call the foul on Taylor Sanchez. That's her first, team second. Her second foul, sorry, team second. Try to get out to Amafidan. Good defense by Roper. Kick back out to Giftos. No good. Rebound by Sanchez. Ball's over to Sophie Levine. Levine trying to go left on Holloway. Goes off Roper's pick. Dishes to Sanchez. Sanchez comes back up. Good motion by the Chargers over to Ladder. Ladder drives through the defense. And looks like she's going to get a foul on Amafidan. Yeah, that's on Amafidan. Looks like that's her third, and that'll put Jordan Ladder on the line for two. That puts the Chargers up to 67% from the line.
We're getting up a little better.
Anna Kiefer checking in. Big difference in height with that substitution of Kiefer and Kalivados. I think they lost about 2 feet of height, maybe 3. Ladder makes the second.
Yeah, that girl is really tall.
Chargers are up into 70% now. There we go. That's better for Mrs. Dixon.
Absolutely. That's very respectable.
Holloway over to Haley. Haley's short on a 3. Inside, I think they're going to call a travel, yeah. Kalivados tried to go up and ran into some traffic and wasn't able to recover. Okay, full court press here. Ball's into ladder. Nearly loses it against Haley, but picks it up again. 48-13 Chargers, 2:15 left in the third. Ladder drives right by for the layup.
That was interesting. They just all stood there.
Yeah, they cleared out the outside. I think that's going to be a timeout for Covenant Day, and that's a full timeout. You want to try to do your announcement quickly before he turns the music on?
The Providence Day Sports Network and PD Stream Team would like to take a minute to give a shout out to PD's Charger Club for all their support and financial assistance over the past few years, but especially for this year.
All right, Holloway brings it up. We'll have to try to finish our announcement as soon as the quarter's over. Holloway working on ladder. Houston looking to set a pick for him. Houston sets the pick. There's the switch. That's to Haley. Haley looks inside for Houston. And that's a steal by Kaylee Malone. Now every Charger is in the scorebook. Ladder drives. It's a block by Houston. Nice block by Houston. I'm not sure Jordan thought it was a good block, but it looked like a good block from here, and the referees thought so. All right, Taylor Easter is checking in for Alexis Haley. All right, Mila Holloway brings the ball up. Charged it up 50-13. Holloway drives. Gonna get a foul call, probably on Kaylee Malone. Let's see. Yeah, it's on Kaylee Malone. That's her first. That's the Chargers' third of the half. Now they'll put Holloway in the line for 2. Makes the first. 1:15 left in the quarter, 50-14 Chargers. Makes the second, 50-15. Remember, this was a very close game last time these two teams played, but Chargers played very well tonight. Jordan Ladder brings it up. Easter steps in, starts her drive. Ladder still had it. Ladder looks, steal by Holloway. Up to Easter. Kaylee Malone trying to catch from behind. Springer calls timeout. That was a good rebound by Roper.
During this pandemic period when fans are limited or even prohibited from attending athletic events, it is their support that has allowed us to stream the majority of our games, including middle school, junior varsity, and varsity. This has allowed parents and the entire PD community the opportunity to see our student athletes in action. So thank you, Charger Club.
And for today, thanks to Carter Craig, our producer, and Paul Sanchusis on the camera. And now when the music comes on, we cut off. All right, ball's into ladder. Again, about a minute left in the third. Chargers up 50-15. Ladder's trying to use Roper's pick. Doesn't go quite close enough to it. Comes off their pick again. Reverses to L. Ferguson. Again off Roper's pick. Ball to Roper. Houston knocks the ball away. Holloway comes up to it. Ladder's trying to catch her. Ladder just lets her go since she's got a couple fouls, and Holloway makes it. Double team, back to Ladder. 50-17. Jordan's going to hold it for one. Trying to go off Roper's pick. Dishes to Levine. Levine goes off Roper's pick, and since they called the foul on Jensen before, I guess they got to call that foul. Yeah, that's going to be on Catherine Ashley.
Should be your first.
Yeah, her first, team second. L. Ferguson on the inbounds. Ball to Levine. 13 seconds left. Sophie drives and is fouled by Houston and will be on the line for two. Now, Sophie needs to make these because she's in the Mrs. Dixon bad list for her three-throw shooting in the first half. Maybe she just likes this end of the court better. First one's good.
No, she just needed warm-ups.
That one's no good. So the Chargers are still around 72% free throw shooting, still solid. Not sure that Ashley realized how much time was left. They didn't get a shot off, and that's the end of the third quarter with the score of 51-17 Chargers. Again, the officials for today's game were Patrick Mahenry, Joseph Major, and Terrence Jones. This is Ted Dixon and Melissa Dixon on the call. We have Carter Craig as the producer and Paul Sanchusis on the camera. All right. Start of the fourth quarter. Scores 51-17 Chargers. That's Catherine Ashley. Over to Mila Holloway. Lions start the quarter on the alternate possession. Some question about where the players want to be for the play. Inside to Houston, working on Greer. No good. Houston gets her own boards, but it's ripped away by Taylor Sanchez. Sophie Levine brings it up. Levine drives. Back out to Jensen. Jensen's got Holloway on her. Tries to use Greer's pick. Uses Greer's pick again. Goes inside. Contact, no call. Lions ball.
We're back up to 53 devices.
All right. Mila Holloway bringing it up against Jensen. We usually ask who's farthest away. If you think you might be the farthest away, put it in the chat, and we'll see who's watching from farthest away. Holloway working on Jensen. They've been trying to get the ball into Houston this whole half. There it is to Houston again, working on Sanchez. Sanchez, good defense. Houston scores, though. Jensen into Greer, back to Jensen. Jensen working on Holloway. Jensen brings it. Dishes to Malone. Malone back up to Jensen. A little bit of slappy play there, but the Chargers maintain possession. Jensen trying to go off Greer's pick. Loses the dribble. Back to Greer again. Greer working on Houston over Malone. Timeout by Josh Springer. The defense was being a little the offense was being a little static here, so Josh Springer calls timeout. Scores 61-19. 6:24 left. This will be a 30-second timeout. So the Chargers will be home again on Thursday against Charlotte Christian, another team that they've played close. They're 3-5 in the conference. Like to finish strong in the conference. I think they'll take the injuries into account when they're figuring out state seedings. The state tournament should start next week. Chargers' overall record is 16-6. So, despite some of the struggles in the conference, partly due to injuries, I think they should get a pretty good seeding in the state. We'll have to wait and see how that works. And I don't know if I assume they're running the state tournament the same way as they always do. All right, Lauren Jensen with the inbounds. Into Sophie Levine, back to Jensen. Goes off Sophie Levine's pick. Looking for a pick on Sanchez. Cleared out. Jensen drives, dishes to Malone, back up top to Greer. Back to Jensen. Jensen pump fake. Back to Malone. Inside to Sanchez. Sanchez spins. Is fouled and doesn't make it. That's on Houston. All right, these are Taylor Sanchez's first three throws. This is the first. Alexis Haley checks in for Catherine Ashley. Taylor makes the second. All right, Holloway's working on Jensen. Over to Giftos. Giftos drives. Runner. Rebound Sophie Levine. Levine looking forward to Lauren Jensen. Nice pass. Jensen is run into here. I don't think that's going to be a shooting foul. Let's wait and see the call. Foul is on Taylor Easter. And that's going to be the team's fifth, her second, and Sophie Levine will bring the ball in out of bounds. Lauren Jensen checks out. Looks inside for Sanchez. Sanchez working. Sanchez goes in. Sanchez shoots, calling a foul again. Taylor plays about a foot taller than her height inside. That's going to be on Mila Holloway. Her third, team 6. Sanchez is on the line, shooting 2. Taylor's not the tallest player on the team, but she's one of the top rebounders, and she's really sharp inside with post moves. She'll be playing at Oberlin next year. She misses the first. Not real happy about missing the first.
Mm-hmm.
Makes the second. All right, Holloway bringing up, scores 53-19, 5:34 left. Holloway drives, dishes to Giftos. Sanchez going for the rebound with Holloway. Sanchez gets it, and Coach Springer calls timeout. Nice hustle play by Taylor Sanchez. By the way, we should give a quick shout out to all our friends at Covenant Day. After coaching in Christ Covenant Soar League for years, we know a lot of people over there. Special hello to Coach Foltz. All right, Greer tries to get inbounds,
Nice steal.
but stolen by Haley, but Greer gets it back. Greer just wanted a steal on her stats. All right, Sophie working off the pick. This is the action where they keep setting high picks. Levine off the pick. Looks over for Greer. Greer maintains possession. Greer working on Holloway. Greer over to Sanchez. Sanchez drives to the basket. Basket's good. Holloway working on Levine. Drives. It's going to probably be a foul on Sanchez. Yep. That's Taylor's third. Team's fourth. And Holloway is on the line shooting 2. Makes the first. 55-20 Chargers, 4:43 left. Misses the second. Sanchez gets the rebound. Levine bringing it up. 4:35 left. Over to Greer. Scarlett Greer looking for the pick from Sanchez. Reverses it. She got Holloway on her. Up to Sanchez. A little bit of a weave action here. She was looking for Levine. Levine almost went backdoor. Roper has it up top. Roper looking inside for Sanchez, and travel called on Sanchez. So last week we had on the call Jonah Weitraub, who's gotten into the Newhouse School of Broadcasting up in Syracuse. Congratulations to Jonah. And Mackenzie Rose Eason, our next announcer of the future. Quick shot, rebound by Roper. But it's nice being back on the call this week. Down to Kaylee Malone. She drives baseline and makes it. Was that from Roper or was that from Levine?
I'm not sure.
I think probably Levine, but I didn't see. Houston working with Giftos. Quick three there. No good. Rebound by Malone. Coach Springer calls the media timeout. Timeout media. It's kind of funny to hear that. But he gets the media timeout. You got 3:23 left, 57-20. It's the mask timeout, not really a media timeout.
Yeah, but some of the other refs a couple weeks ago, they were making a hand motion showing a mask and not saying media.
I know. I don't know if that's the official name now, media timeout, or what.
It took them this long to figure it out.
I don't know. I am not in charge of the names for the timeout. All right, Chargers ball. Greer over to Levine. Levine is bringing it up against Alexis Haley. Sosley Levine looking. They kind of cleared out for her. Goes inside to Roper. Shots blocked, partially blocked, and rebounded by Haley. Holloway bringing it up. It's over to Ashley. Ashley back to Holloway. Holloway working on Levine. Over to Haley. Haley with a three. No good. Rebound by Roper.
I think that was only the second three that the Lions have even tried this game.
No, they've tried more than that, but they've all been short. Every one of their threes has been short.
There haven't been a lot.
I think there's been at least 5 or 6. All right, Holloway bringing it up.
Early.
Holloway working off the pick from Ashley. Now back over to Catherine Ashley. Catherine Ashley in the corner to Hannah Kiefer. It's back up to Haley. Haley drives. No good. Sanchez with the board. They're going to call a jump ball. Sanchez still gets the board, I believe, on that. We'll give it to her. Greer looking for Levine. Levine gets it. Levine's could go all the way. Dishes over to Malone. Malone makes it. Nice basket. All right, 59-20 Chargers coming up on 2 minutes left. Holloway bringing it up. Holloway drives by Sanchez. Malone steps in. Good basket by Holloway. 59-22. Levine gets it. Levine goes by Holloway. Inside to Roper. Basket's good. That's 3 straight assists for Sophie Levine. Holloway with a 3. No good. Rebounded by Greer. Jump ball. That'll be Covenant Day ball, I believe. Man-to-man, Natalie's dropping off. Holloway's on Malone. Talk to Haley, back up to Holloway on Malone. Holloway drives. I think they're calling that on Malone. That should be her second. Puts Holloway in the line. 1:27 left. Scores 61-22 Chargers. She makes the first. And makes the second. She's got to be close to her average of 16 points a game, I would think. Balls into Levine. Double
got
team
11.
on Levine. She's got 11, okay. Levine working in the double. Hits it up to Sanchez. Sanchez drives. Dishes to the corner to Greer for the 3. No good. Eventually rebounded by Ashley. Up to Holloway. Coming up on 1 minute left. Holloway working on Levine. Drives. Basket's good. She wants to get her average here. Josh Springer calls timeout. I think we didn't have this set up right for the inbounds. So once again, thanks to the Charger Club for all they do to support the broadcasting this year. We've been able to do JV games, middle school games, varsity games. Melissa and I have been doing the girls' games this winter. We did field hockey and soccer in the fall. And we are looking forward to doing men's lacrosse and girls' soccer in the spring at least. Inbound to Sophie Levine. They got the press break set up correctly that time. Working on Haley, and that's going to be a foul, and that'll put Levine, should put them in 1-1. Yeah, it should put. Puts Levine on the line for 1-1. Takes the first. She's not sure she called backboard on that, but that's okay. Makes the second. That's getting back to your 70% for the game. Holloway with the 3. No good. Rebound by Malone. Over to Levine, 30 seconds left. Levine goes off the pick. Levine drives all the way. No good. Another foul call.
I think it's on Houston.
Is that going to put Levine on the line again?
Yep. Houston. Sorry, I said Houston.
Yep.
Like I told you before, I'm going off your handwriting, which is not great, Mr. Dixon.
Yep. Sophie misses the first, just when I thought we were going to get up to Mrs. Dixon's standards of free throw shooting here. Mafidon checks in for Houston. Houston had 4 fouls. Covenant Day has 18 fouls. Levine misses the second. Holloway drive, she's surrounded. Dishes, air ball. It's off with Taylor Sanchez. 13-6 left. Ball's being fought over. Going to be a foul called maybe on Roper. That's her second. Is that a Mafidon on the line?
Yep.
Misses the first. Makes the second. Attempted steal there by Haley, but that'll be still Chargers ball. Sanchez into Levine. 6 seconds left. Levine's just going to dribble it out. And that'll be the ball game. So the final score is the Chargers 63, the Lions 27. That was the Lions' best quarter, that last quarter. So quick rundown on the stats here for the Chargers. Lauren Jensen had 8 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. Jordan Latter had 9 points, 2 steals, and a rebound. Scarlett Greer had 3 rebounds, 2 assists, a steal, and 1 point. Kaylee Malone had 2 rebounds, a steal, and 4 points. Sophie Levine had 3 rebounds, 4 assists, and 6 points. Chandler Brooks had 3 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal, 9 points, and barely played in the second half. Was able to rest her ankle. Elle Ferguson had 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals, and 14 points. Again, barely played in the second half. Taylor Sanchez had 8 points, 2 steals, and 10 boards, double-figure boards. Natalie Roper had 4 rebounds, 4 points, and a steal. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Chargers that had 6 or more points of the game. How about Covenant Day?
So you're going to have to help me with some of these names if I can't read your handwriting. Looks like Holloway had 15 points. She was 5 for 7 at the line. I'm not sure number 12's name.
That's Ana Coulivados.
Okay, so she had 2 points. She was 2 for 3 at the line. Taylor Easter had 4 points. Emma Fadidian?
Isosa Amafidan.
Okay. She had 1 point. She was 1 for 1. Catherine Ashley had 3 points, and she was 1 for 2. And Taylor Houston had 2 points.
And we'll see you back here Thursday against Christian. And the Mrs. Dixon stat, the Chargers shot 65% from the line.
Nice. Okay.